Hello friends, I am Madhura. Welcome to MadhurasRecipe.com. Today I am making Imrati. So I happen to have this during our recent visit to Nainital. So I had this there in Nainital on Mall Road, and they were super delicious, nice and crunchy. It's just so yummy. So it's not as complicated as it seems. So take a half cup of urad dal into a bowl. In that goes in 2 tablespoons of rice, any rice of your choice. Just quickly mix it and wash it thoroughly. After this urad dal and rice is washed thoroughly, add in water and soak them together in water for 4 hours. Alright, so it's been nearly 4 hours. This urad dal and rice are soaking together, and as you can see, after soaking, this dal doubles in volume. Now we have to grind it. So take a blender jar and we need to grind this to make very smooth and thick paste. I am adding very little water while grinding this dal. Maybe just a tablespoon of water is enough. I'm not adding any water at first. We'll grind this just as it is without adding any water. Since we are adding very less amount of water, this grinding process might take some longer time. So what you need to do, in between, scrape down the sides. I think I need some water to help this grinding process. So let's add in some water, about a tablespoon of water. So here I ended up adding 3 tablespoons of water, and look at the consistency. This is nice, smooth, and at the same time it's a thick batter and not too loose. We are looking forward to make thick batter. Now in this, at this point of time, I am adding few drops of orange food color, and again just give it few pulses so that this food color gets evenly distributed with this batter. And look at that, this batter has turned nice, soft and fluffy. Now I'm going to remove this into a glass bowl. This batter has to be very nice and smooth, and there should not be any bits of urad dal or rice left in this batter. So once this batter is removed into a bowl, in this I'm adding even a less than pinch of baking soda. Now that's purely optional. You can skip this step if you want, and mix this. We basically want to aerate this batter, so we will beat this for nearly about 7 to 8 minutes. So that's been beaten for nearly 5 minutes now. Look at that, it has turned nice and fluffy. Now cover this up and set this aside for 15 to 20 minutes. And in the meantime, here I got 3/4 cups of water heating up in the saucepan. To that I am adding a cup of sugar, and we are going to cook this over medium heat for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, this sugar has dissolved really good. Now I am going to lower down the heat to low to medium and simmer this for like 5 more minutes. Now one more important thing that I wanted to mention is that we are not looking for any thread consistency. We just want our sugar syrup to be sticky, just like how we make our syrup for making gulab jamun or jalebi. So after 5 minutes, to this I am adding half teaspoon of cardamom powder, give that a stir, and half teaspoon of lemon juice. Lemon juice is gonna help keep this sugar syrup from crystallizing. So our sugar syrup will be nice and sticky, but at the same time no crystals. Now this syrup is all ready. Now let's keep this aside. Sugar syrup is ready. This batter has been also rested for 15 minutes now. Again we'll give this one more mix. Basically we want to aerate this batter as much as possible to make the jalebis nice, crispy and fluffy. Now for making these Imratis, over here I am using this Ziploc bag. Now in place of this Ziploc bag you can also use any ketchup bottle or any piping bag or any mustard bottle, also works perfect. Now I am going to insert this ketchup bag into a glass, fold the sides and pour in this entire batter in this bag. I prefer using this Ziploc bag over a ketchup bottle as there's minimum mess. You don't have to clean anything once you are done making your Imratis. That's done. Now let's snip off the corner of this Ziploc bag, just tiny bit. Now here comes the fun part. Let's start making these Imratis. So quickly make 2 circles or 2 rounds like this and start making loops on these circles like so. So if your oil is too hot, this batter is going to float around in the pan and you won't be able to make any design. So make sure that you do this on a very low heat only. Let me show this one more time. Quickly make 2 circles and start making loops. So this circle is going to be base for these Imratis so that they hold its shape in a better way. Perfect. And fry it until it gets nice and crispy and slightly golden. Now traditionally Imratis are fried in ghee, and now if you want you can add couple of tablespoons of ghee in this oil so that you are not frying this whole thing up in ghee, but you also get that little bit flavor of ghee. So if you are watching my video for the first time and if you haven't subscribed on my YouTube channel, that is MadhurasRecipe, please do so and also hit the bell icon next to subscribe button, so that what will happen whenever I add or post any new recipe on my YouTube channel, you will always be the first to get informed about that. So after frying this Imratis on low to medium heat for about 4 minutes now, we'll go ahead and flip this over. Perfect. And give and continue frying it until it gets nice and crispy. So over here I have fried these jalebis on low to medium heat for nearly 8 minutes now. That is 4 minutes on each side, and that's really important step for making nice and crispy jalebis. If you fry them on a very high heat, they are going to get cooked really fast and they will remain soft and mushy. To avoid that, make sure that you fry them on low to medium heat only. Now take one of this jalebi. Let me just move this pan aside, and we are going to drop these jalebis straight into syrup. And you have to make sure that this syrup is hot enough every time you add this Imarti in this syrup. Turn this over and let this sit in syrup for just about a minute, not more than that. So even though this sugar syrup looks less, but it's perfect for this much quantity. When you fry and soak all your Imratis, there would not be any leftover syrup in this pan. Looks perfect. Now just remove them into a plate. Look at that. This Imartis looks superb. Lovely. This Imrati looks perfect. This turn out to be nice, crispy and juicy. Let me just try a small piece. It's super crunchy, super juicy. Awesome. I hope you liked my today's video. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.